6:30 in the morning. Where am I going? Call me stupid or not, you'll have to excuse the camera wobbling there. Storm Bertie, or Storm Bert. We have got 50+-mile-an-hour winds. There's only one place I'm going, guys, and I've not been well for 2 weeks. I'm going fishing. I'm chasing them flounders, all those bass this morning. I've got a load of bait left from Friday night thanks to Jay Daniels. My best chance is in the storms as always. Let's get going. Right, welcome back. It certainly is blowy. As always, come to the safety of the car park. Someone's already here fishing. Let me just give that lens a quick wipe. There's a little bit of smudging on the lens there. We don't want a dirty picture. But obviously filming in low light is not easy. I've just put the rig down and now I can't find my rig. Oh, there it is. Right, all I'm going to quickly do, grip lead, because that wind is absolutely ripping. Size 2, just a clip down, single hook clip down. I'm going to pop that out. I'm only going to put one rod out for now. I'm just waiting to see what this wind does. So what I'm going to do is going to pile a few raggy on here. Obviously I do advise, if you fish in these conditions, just make sure you're safe, or you've got somewhere safe you can fish. Other than that, don't bother. But this is the conditions I love. I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm on my Black Rock Renaissances. And like I say, for the moment, I'm going to put one out. Just to make sure everything's all good. Right, let's get that bait back in the dry. So single hook clip down. I've got 3 ragworm on there. Let me just get that clipped. But it's rough. It really is rough. I was dying to get out yesterday and I thought, no, I won't risk it. Woke up this morning, we've got my grandson, so I thought, let's go. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a single hook clip down on there. And then I'm going to bait up a 3 hook flapper as normal, down to a grip lead, because obviously with this weather, you need to hold that bottom. Right, let's get this first one out. Well, at least I can punch it out. Right, that's one in the water. Right, she's gripped in, and obviously we're going to need clutch on the day, because if those bass are about, they'll smash it. Let's get fishing, Storm Bert. Just had a bite. Just had a bite of my first rod. I'm just about to bait the second one up now. I'll see if he goes again. I've got a 3-hook flapper set up. Like I say, all the baits I've got this morning are just straight ragworm. But that wind is literally howling across. There's a couple of people up there, bloke with his kids, spinning. It's going to be a bit hard for him in this weather because of the wind direction. I've got my rods close to the van. If anything happens, I can grab them. I'm pretty sure I've got a fish biting away on that other rod, and I've only just put it out. Right, let's get this one out. Five-ounce grip lead on there. What I'll do is I'll bring that single clip down straight in a minute. I got. Oh yeah, we got. He's got my line. Yeah, it's all right. He's got my line. Got my line. I don't understand why people have to come so close when you're fishing. I honestly don't. That's life. Can't moan about it. They're out trying as well. So single hook clip down out, 3-hook flapper. Let's go for those flounders or those bass this morning, and I'm gonna get the kettle on, get a fresh brew on the go. Well, this wind certainly is picking up. My van's taken a right pounding. I've only seen one bite on the very first cast. Blimey. This is probably one of the strongest storms I've fished in, easily. Just glad I got the microphones because you wouldn't hear nothing. That wind is really loud. What I've done is I've taken off. I'm going to take off the single hook clip. And I'm going to put 2-hook flapper on there. So let's just put that rig down for a sec. There it is. I thought I lost it then. That was lucky. Wow. Conditions have worsened, a lot worsened. Trying to not get splashed is the hard bit. Let me just get this rig off the floor. Am I an idiot for fishing in this? Probably. But I know what happens. Normally when I do fish them, this could be a total blank today. The tide's supposed to be running out and it ain't moved, it's coming in. And that wind is going to keep it out all day as well. Right, let me, oh blimey, okay, it's hard to pull the rod round. Right, let me just get that grip leg clipped in. Let's get this one. Oh blimey, it's hammering now. Wow, that's some serious power. Let's get this one bitten. Right, that was bitten. Keeping the rods as low as I can keep them. Let's put that rig up. I'll put that rig away now. I've got up to a flapper. Right, let's keep going. Let's see what happens. Right, I just brought the 3-hook flapper in. I've got myself a little bit of a surprise. Oh, he's come off as well. Got a crab on there. We've got a storm Bertie crab. Just bear with me. Wait, slipped out your finger there, slippery little sucker. Just bear with me, guys. I did not expect to get a Cooch's bream. I think it's a Cooch's. It's pink. Catching one of them in a storm. I thought these had all disappeared by now. Look at that. Happy days. Let's get baited up. Let's get this one back in. Let's get back out there. Right, let's get this 2-hook flapper one in. I should have put the camera on. I felt weight there, but I didn't want to risk it losing a fish. But it was so nice to get a bream out, blimey. That surprised me. There's no weight on this one. But I'm out trying, guys. I wish I just had lugworm. I like fishing the storms with lugworm. The bass tend to favour lugworm a lot more. Let's get that rod down carefully. But all I've gone down to is a Billy Basic 2-hook flapper to a 5/8 grip lead on the other rod. Conditions are evil, absolutely evil. And all I can say is, I'm glad I got my van, because my van is what's blocking 80% of this wind and rain off me. Right, let's get some fresh bait on there, and then we'll crack this one straight back out. Right, let's get this one in. Get some fresh bait out there. If this ain't worth a subscribe, I don't know what is. Hit that like, hit those comments. I'm out here trying in all weathers, as you can see on my channel. Let me just step over my rod and I can get this over the rocks. Stripped. There ain't many people on YouTube get out in this sort of weather. I'm one of them. Just getting over man flu. This is my second week with it. Still full of it. I couldn't get out yesterday, but I got out this morning. Let's get some fresh waggies on this. That tide's starting to run out now. But that wind is way up. I'm not being shy with a rag one today. I just wish I had lugworm now for the bass. I just didn't have time to order any or even think about it. I've got the bait left over from Friday's session, and there's no way I'm going to waste ragworm. So my best option was today to fish this storm. Let's get some nice juicy. I'll show you. Obviously my camera's in the van, protecting my camera. I don't want any damaged gear. I couldn't put it on a tripod or anything. It's just too gusty. It's not good. And I'm not wasting money buying more gear when I smashed it all up. Nearly done. I should have panned the camera around a little bit if you can't see. But what I'll do, I'll quickly show you how I've chummed everything up. Let's get a nice juicy worm to put on the end of that. That'll do. But what I have been doing, I've had one rod close, one rod at distance, just to differ and see where those fish are. But all I can say is I'm glad I got my van. I'm sort of protected. Right, there we go. 3-hook flapper, really short snoods. You don't want long snoods in this weather. All they're going to do is wrap up. Short snoods, you don't seem to get it. I don't seem to get the knots. Obviously long snoods in a ripping tide are just going to knot. I'm not going to go too mad on this cast. That's quite short. Let's get it round. Get a bit of drag on that. Bob's your teapot. Smash that like as well. Put a comment in there. Everything helps a video get picked up. And if I'm out trying to get content in this weather, it's the least you can do for free. Let's see if we can get one more fish out of here this morning. I've got quite a bit of rag left. I don't know how long I'm going to stay. Oh, bite on the right. Just saw a bite on the right as I turned round. Hopefully the camera caught that. Tip bop. Come back. I just caught that bite then. Let me just get my towel out, dry my hands off. Get all this peat off my hands. Let's see if he comes back. That just caught the corner of my eye then. And hopefully the footage picked it up. Well, this is when we had the bites on. After that bite, I didn't see nothing else. There's no weight there. This weather is relentless. It has not let up at all. Yeah, no weight at all there. That was a nice little bite on the camera. I watched it back. Yeah, stripped. Could be a possibility of stacks of bream about. They must have come in from this weather. It's the only way I can explain it. But I'm going to probably give it maybe another hour. But it's certainly nice to get out, get that fresh air around down your nose. Well, I'm not going to show you another baiting up. You know how it's all done. I'm going to get this baited up. Let's get it back out there. Ain't no good having rigs out the water if there ain't no bait on it. Ain't to catch no fish stood here talking. Let's get back out there. Just brought me rod in again. Another fish on. Not a record breaker by any means. He's a bit tangled. Let me get this rig untangled. Today's record breaking bass in a storm. Look at the size of it. He's only a tiny one. But it's still a little bass. I'm not going to carry on much longer. I'll probably pack one rod down. Let me just pop the hook out. They certainly seem to welly it well. There we go. Little basil. Big basil. Little basil. Let's pop him back. Has it fished as well as I've expected? Not really. I should have had lugworm, but it was last minute session with the bait I had, which was rag. Am I happy? Of course I am. I'm out fishing. It's better than sitting at home watching Coronation Street and EastEnders repeats. Happy with that Cooch's bream. I'm happy with that bass. And I'm just happy that you've actually sat and watched. me persevere in this storm. Yet another storm on my channel. It's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pack one rod down. I'll get this rod packed down. I'll finish the last of the bait on the other rod. Then we get an outro. Then go home. Have a nice cup of coffee and some breakfast, because I am Hank Marvin. Right, this is it. Last chance saloon. Last cast. Well, last bring in. Bit of weed on the line. Get off. Yeah, there's no weight there. No fish on this one. Absolutely nothing. Well, you can't say there's many YouTubers try as hard as what I do in these conditions. It ain't good. Like I said from the start, hit that subscribe, guys. I'm out trying my best in all weather. I don't just sit at home waiting for nice weather to get videos out. I fished today, I'll edit this video today, and this video will be up on YouTube today. There's commitment. So, big thanks for joining me this morning. Fishing could have been better, but I'm happy with what I caught. I'm out trying, and that's what it's all about on my channel. Any comments, put it in the comment section, guys. Every little helps. Hit that like. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. It's free. I promise you, it's free. Right, I'm packing up, guys. You've seen this bit of work this morning. I've now got to go home, wash my van, wash all my gear down with fresh water. Thanks for spending the morning with me. See you soon, guys.